Hello everybody, welcome back to Screenstars, welcome to another PlayStation review, a PlayStation 5 review. Today's review is for LEGO Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. Now I've been putting as much time into this as I possibly can since its release. Now I'm going to be really honest here guys, I wasn't what you would describe as really excited for this release. And that's for a couple of reasons really. Number one, I'm 49 now. Part of me thinks, am I getting too old for Lego games? But also, as well, I've played an awful lot of Lego games over the years. And I've kind of got a little bit stale with them, if I'm being honest. Even though the theme's different on most of them. Generally speaking, the setup's the same and they kind of all play the same. So yeah, I wasn't particularly excited for this. Now, my son, who's 16, was really excited and he pre-ordered this. And he was keeping me up to date with all the, lead up to the release of the game and all this kind of stuff. And then I started getting a little bit more interested just a couple of weeks ago. And then I decided to pull the trigger and give it a go. And I have to say, guys, since buying it and playing it, I'm really glad that I did. I've actually had such a ball with this game. It is such a lot of fun. For Star Wars fans and fans of the Lego games in general. Now, essentially what do you get here? Well, it's the Skywalker Saga, so you get 9 films that you get to go at here in these Lego games. And you know the films. It goes from the prequels to the originals right through to the sequels. Now, initially, you've just got 3 films to go at. You've got A New Hope, you've got Phantom Menace, and you've got The Force Awakens. And as you progress through those movies, so to speak, you then unlock the other ones as well. And then eventually, you open up like the galaxy map as well, which you can explore at any time, but it kind of makes more sense to explore that once you've completed all the movies. And the galaxy map is essentially, within the game, there are all these hub areas sort of thing. So the galaxy map allows you to revisit all the places that you've been to in the game, and all the places in orbit above planets, in the spaceships that you've unlocked. And just go exploring, do loads of little side quests and things like that, and find all the little surprises that are hidden for you, and all the they're not called gold bricks anymore, they're called kyber bricks, all that kind of stuff. So it almost feels like a new game as well with this galaxy map sort of thing. It really does allow you to explore the game at your leisure as well. It's kind of been described as like almost Mass Effect wise. Well, it's not really Mass Effect if you like, but it's a similar concept if you like. Now, with this being a Lego game, it's got some really fantastic voice acting. It's got the famous Lego humour front and centre that makes it a real joy to sit through the cutscenes. They really are very, very enjoyable, and the production values here are absolutely fantastic. And the way the game looks, I mean, normally a Lego game is like a Lego game. They are what they are. This looks absolutely fantastic for a Lego game. Some of the explosions, things like that, are absolutely fantastic. There's a real nice polish to the game. It's very smooth, it's just really, really nice to play. And it's easily the best Lego game that I've ever played by far. The shooting has been much improved. Even though I didn't play the Lego Force Awakens, my understanding is now the over-the-shoulder look in regards to the shooting is taken right from that game. And it does make it far more immersive, the over-the-shoulder stuff. The lightsaber stuff, the Jedi stuff is really, really fun and pleasing to do. And you've got all these other characters as well to unlock in the game. I think you start with around 300 plus characters to unlock. And there's a load more to unlock in regards to the extra DLC that is available. From things like The Mandalorian and Solo, Star Wars Story and Rogue One, I think it is. So I think it'll probably bump it up eventually to, I don't know, I think it's something around 400 figures, which is going to keep anybody busy trying to unlock all of those. And you unlock them, obviously, by collecting studs, which is the classic gameplay in regards to a Lego game. The more studs you collect, the more characters you can unlock. It's really that simple. So the game is structured in such a way, like I say, you make your way through the movies, and you can do them in any order that you want, really. And they're actually paced very, very nicely, the movies as well. It'll take you a couple of hours maybe to kind of shoot through one of the movies. It will take longer if you want to really immerse yourself in all like the side activities and all the little things you can find and unlock in these movies. But if you just want to shoot through, and then once you've completed all the movies, do the rest of it in like the galaxy map type thing, that's completely your choice. It's all there for you to decide on as well. The space battles above the planets are a huge amount of fun. I mean, amongst the best things in the game, I think, like some of the space battles when you're going at it and attacking the Death Star and things like that, it is just so much fun, and I really did enjoy that. Like I've said before, they aren't gold bricks anymore; they're called kyber bricks, and you kind of use them now to upgrade your characters, and these characters now come in like different classes. So you've got things like Jedis, droids, bounty hunters, and so on and so forth. And you can use these like kyber bricks that you collect and things to upgrade these characters. So you can upgrade generally things like so you can collect studs easier, and that people drop life bars or hearts faster and all this kind of stuff. Or you can upgrade literally characters a bit more specifically. It's fairly simple stuff when you actually analyze it, but it's a nice distraction, and it's a nice addition added into the game as well. So it's really it's a fun, easy to pick up and play game. This it really is that. I mean, you could argue it's too easy, but let's be honest, guys, do you really put a Lego game on for the brutal challenge of it? No, you put it on for it to put a smile on your face and just have a couple of hours of fun. Turn it off and then put it on the following day and have a couple more hours of fun playing it and collect a few more characters. It's just that sort of game. It's really addictive. The destroying of the environment to collect as many studs as you can is still, for me, one of the best parts of the game. The combat, I think, is absolutely excellent, both with the blasters and the lightsabers. It's the best it's ever been in a Lego game, and it's got excellent pacing as well. So in regards to weaknesses here, to be honest, I can't really give you many weaknesses, really. Like I say, I did mention maybe some people would class it as being too easy. Maybe some people would class it as being too repetitive in what the gameplay loop. But you kind of know what you're getting here with a Lego game. It's just, for me, a highly polished game with fantastic voice acting, with great familiar sounds. All the blasters sound authentic, all the lightsabers sound authentic, and you've got all the music you would expect from all the movies that just makes you feel like this is arguably the greatest Star Wars game that we've ever seen. And I'm just having a blast with it. I really, really am. It is such a fun game. I've just really enjoyed my time here in this game. I've enjoyed going through all the films. And you could, like I say, you could do the films in any order that you really, really want to. I chose to go with the New Hope first. I did those movies, and then I went to the prequels, did those, and then I did the sequels, because, those are the order of the films that I kind of saw them in, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a Lego game. Do you like playing Lego games? Then trust me, you're going to enjoy this game. Do you like Star Wars, but you're not really sure if you want to play this because you're not really sure about Lego games? It'll probably win you over because it's absolutely fantastic. It feels like a really authentic Star Wars experience. It's a lot of fun, and I genuinely can't recommend it any higher. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Absolutely fantastic. The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is it's probably just not for everybody, especially if you're not a fan of Star Wars or Lego games. For me, I'm just absolutely having a blast with it, and I'm going to continue enjoying my time with it. So that is my review for Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed the review, and of course I'll be back with many more reviews and content on the channel very, very soon.